Hey strangers, it's Liv. Welcome back to my channel. So, today what we're gonna do is go through my entire closet, clothes, etc. I apologize in advance. I think I'm getting sick, so we're just gonna push through, right? I thrift a lot. I am a thrifting addict, but the thing is, everyone needs new clothes once you kind of hit a certain point. You either get tired of what you're wearing, what you have has holes or stains on them, and it's better for the environment to go to a thrift store and buy something that's already been made than it is to go to a fast fashion store and go ahead and purchase it and then throw it out because the quality is not as good. Usually things you find at thrift stores are much higher quality. They've been around the block a couple of times and they kind of give you that vintage feel. So today, what I'm going to do is go through my closet and say if the item was bought, gifted, or thrifted. So obviously, if somebody gives me a gift that was like fast fashion or something like that, I'm not going to just give it away because it was fast fashion. And you know what? I have bought things too. I already have a couple things in my closet that I know I've bought because I wanted it and I bought it at full price. But I want to say a majority of my closet is actually thrifted. So I've also kind of been feeling like a cartoon character lately, wearing the same like 6 to 10 flannels, and I just kind of want to see what my closet has to offer, kind of reshopping my own supply, kind of keeping track of, again, what did I buy, what did I gift, or what was gifted to me, and what did I thrift. So I think what I'm going to do is take everything out of my closet, put it on my bed, and we'll kind of just take it from there. The only thing that I'm not going to be going over today are socks, because I feel like a majority of the socks I've bought are brand new. What can you do? Underwear, bras, and like tank tops. I feel like those are kind of staples that I tend to buy new. I have thrifted, like, honestly, a bra in the past. It's the one I'm wearing right now. I don't know if that's too much information, but it was brand new. It had the tags on it, and it was $1.99. So I'm not going to get into all the nitty gritty of my nitty gritties, but I did just want to put that PSA out there. And I'm not going to do shoes either. I used to thrift shoes, but I've kind of been learning that thrifted shoes aren't always the best because they're already broken into somebody else's feet. So unless it's like a newer pair of shoes or a pair of shoes that I like can't pass up, I tend to buy shoes new. So that's enough for an intro. We're going to do a time lapse of me putting everything into my closet, onto my bed, and we will take it from there. So I may have more clothes than the average person. It's fine. We're gonna fix that today. This is okay. I didn't do t-shirts yet. I will link a video in the upper right-hand corner of my t-shirt going through. I said I was gonna get rid of shirts and then I didn't. But that's kind of like a collection. I will count this later in the thrifting, gifted, or bought section. But for right now, I think we really need to tackle this mess. I have bit off more than I can chew. I'm gonna do some organizing behind the scenes, and then I'm gonna check back with you guys in a sec. I've honestly forgotten what was in that huge box that I brought out, so I'm just gonna go through everything right now. So the first category, I haven't gone through everything, but the first category I thought was like fleeces, flannels, sweatshirts, and that was the first category. So 23 thrifted, 1, thank you, Jen, 2, 3, 4, gifted, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 I bought myself. So now what I want to do is I'm going to put everything back in my closet, but I'm also going to get rid of stuff. I already know some thrifted stuff I'm getting rid of, so I'll bring that out right now. Getting rid of this Wisconsin Badgers sweatshirt, this flannel I actually bought and never wore. So my Nazareth Academy fleece. The next category that I did was like short sleeve shirts, like little wrap things. I think I started feeling like a cartoon character because I wear the same clothes all the time, but like looking at these clothes, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to wear these. And so, I don't know. I have to figure something out. So for thrifted, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10. This isn't, I didn't thrift this. 10. We have 10 items. For bought, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then for gifted, we have 2. So I'm getting rid of these 2 items. I've had them forever. It's just something that I keep thinking I'm gonna wear, and then this has like a stain on it. So someone can probably get it out. It's not gonna be me. Those are 2 items that are gone out of here, kaputzed. And then I'm also getting rid of like Land's End turtleneck Knox Rose vest. I can quickly do another category without completely losing my mind. My Spirit jersey collection. A lot of these were gifted, but we'll see. So I have 3 Spirit jerseys that were bought, and I have 3 Spirit jerseys that were gifted. So even split for this. We're dwindling down on the like hanging clothes. So the next category is like sweaters, jackets, long sleeves. That was gifted, which I'm gonna keep this. I had 3 that were thrifted, and then bought 12 items. And I'm gonna get rid of this brown sweater. Next thing is sporty kind of items, hanging items. This was thrifted, and thrifted. So there's 2 thrifted items, 3 bought items. These 2 were gifts. I am very overwhelmed. Dresses, I don't wear a lot of dresses. So I have 1, this is the thrifted one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here are all of my pants, including some like random ones, but overall I bought 21 pairs and I thrifted 16 pairs. This includes leggings, sweatpants, track pants, jeans. It doesn't include workout stuff. That's gonna be the next category that we go through, but this is just a glance of everything and the numbers behind that. Right now I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling better than I was. I'm gonna go through my workout stuff. I had 22 items that I bought, and that was predominantly like all like the leggings and the workout pants, although I did have some that I've bought in the past or thrifted in the past. 8 of the items were gifted to me, whether it be a friend giving me an item or a t-shirt that was gifted to me that I just used as a workout shirt. And then 17 of the items I thrifted, and this did include, you know, some pants as well as some shirts. So those are the numbers for that. I'm going to clean off the bed, see kind of what remains, and then we're going to tackle this box. I also did want to add that I got rid of like some stuff too from my workout stuff. So it's kind of all down here as well as there. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm not getting rid of stuff because I didn't say it. But again, I didn't say it. So you would have every right to assume that. But again, we'll check back in a sec. So there were some other things that it's like gonna retroactively count. So I did have 2 more like sporting materials. This one was thrifted, this one was gifted. Thank you again, Junior, for that. So I'm gonna add these to the totals. And then I did have 2 additional sweatshirts. This one was gifted and this one was thrifted. I think now is probably as good a time as ever just to tackle the t-shirts because again, I'm putting off tackling that big box there. So let's go ahead and do a quick count. Of all of my t-shirts, I got rid of like 3. Again, I just went through these though, so I'm like not too mad about it. There were 16 that were bought, 12 that were gifted, and 17 that were thrifted. So that's a pretty even split. I think a majority of the shirts that I did buy were either office related or Eagles related because those are kind of harder to find in the thrift store. I've definitely thrifted some from there, but that was like, I think a majority of where all of the bought ones came from, as well as I have like 4 t-shirts from the same band. So I'm probably never gonna find one in a thrift store. I did buy all those, so that's kind of where that all shakes out. I'm overwhelmed already. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna like separate it out like how I did everything else. And then we'll just do a count and hopefully that'll be it. So I honestly don't even want to do this right now. And maybe that's where I just call it a day and I do this on my own accord because I don't know, I'm feeling very overwhelmed. I only got the sweatshirt because it was Cornell Big Red. Andy Bernard did donate. See, I think this is the box of clothes that like don't look the greatest on me. So I'm feeling anxious because I know all of these clothes don't really fit. So like, well, I mean, I know that this is like a summer pair of shorts and stuff, but I think that's why I've just been putting it off the whole video, because I know I'm gonna see stuff that like I wish I could wear but can't. So that's kind of where I'm coming from, except for some of the stuff that I even like went through too, it doesn't look the greatest on. So it's like, not only do some of the clothes that I have not look good, I have a whole box of clothes that I know don't look good. So that's kind of where I feel like I do wear the same clothes a lot, because that's like what I feel comfortable in. And I mean, I know this video just kind of got a little real, but I mean, that's the truth of life, right? Like, I'm not gonna count any of this into the final total, and I hate when people do that. Part of me just wants to push through, but the other part of me, I literally feel like sick, because the fact that I already have so many clothes that I went through, and in no way am I trying to brag about how many clothes I have or anything like that. It was just more for me, because I was genuinely interested in like the numbers and percentages of what was in my closet. There's that too. And there are like clothes that I see in here that do fit. I don't know, I think this was an important exercise. I think that I learned some stuff. I definitely think I got rid of a lot of stuff, so I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, so I'm not going through these clothes. I am going to do some math, put everything in, how many items I have, the percentages of all that, and I'm really excited to show you guys the totals. I'm excited to see them myself. So none of these items will be in the final count. They are items that some I fit into, some I don't fit into. I think that it's important to just not count them for my sanity right now, because I've been doing this for like 3 hours at this point and I'm kind of losing my mind. Okay, so I'm back. So I did the numbers, I ran the numbers. I will put a graph here of everything that I'm talking about so you guys can kind of like see what I'm talking about, but I will be looking at the screen a little bit for reference. Okay, so I added up everything that I had. I put it into the categories of t-shirts, pants, hoodies and flannels, spirit jerseys, short sleeves, sweater, long sleeves, sporting dresses, and workout. Of all of those items, I bought 104 of them. I was gifted 35, and I was thrifted 91. I also had the most categories in t-shirts, as well as hoodies and flannels, followed by pants. So that kind of stood out to me. And then I did the percentage of like each category. So of all of the ones I bought the most workout at 21%, followed by pants at 20%. So 40% of the items that I bought were either workout, which is probably pants, or other pants like jeans and stuff. So that really stood out to me, followed by t-shirts. I think, again, I mentioned that I did have a lot of ones that were from like a band or something, so I wouldn't necessarily be thrifting those if I was supporting the artist. For gifted, I had 8, which was mainly like t-shirts and stuff. So the 23% of the stuff that was gifted to me was workout, 34% were t-shirts, and then 14% were like hoodies and flannels. Everything else kind of had a low percentage number, which is to be expected. I think the things that I get gifted to me, it's more like items versus like clothing, just because I feel like my style is so. And then for thrifted, 26% thrifted were hoodies and flannels, which this wasn't a surprise to me, because I think all but 2 of my flannels I've thrifted, and I have a lot of flannels. And I also had 20% of the t-shirts, followed by 18% workout. So that brings me to the final total of 45% of my closet is bought, 15% is gifted, and 40% is thrifted. I definitely think I was going to see a bigger number in thrifted, but I think the thing that kind of offset the percentages was the workout stuff, just because I don't find too many like workout pants that I would go to the thrift and purchase. So only more recently have I had more luck with that. I've, been going to the stores, but I use them for years and years, so it's not like I'm constantly buying new workout stuff, but that was something that I did notice. So I did donate 43 items that I did count today, which I was really surprised. I felt like I only donated 8 to 10, and then I counted everything up, and it was 43 items. So of that was 19% of my closet that I went ahead and donated today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you liked it. If you like it, go ahead and give it a like. And if you like me or want to see more of me in the future, go ahead and hit subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching and hope to see you soon. Bye!